Indonesia take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here.
Udah ada suara saya kan ya? Kita lagi push pakai akun keempat saya ini. Strateginya long ball, guys.
The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Aduh, offside, guys.
He's made sure that's not getting through.
Welcome yang buat yang baru join.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
Welcome buat yang baru join ya.
Alexander-Arnold pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold has been caught there. It's a foul.
Selamat malam buat kawan-kawan yang baru join.
Johnson, always onto this. Oh, that's a key interception.
Passingnya jelek banget ya si Johnson.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Boyden.
That's a decent clearance.
Come on, long ball.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Pedri gratisan ini bagus loh guys.
Terrific header.
Nice Baya.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Konate with the clearance.
Let's go. Long ball.
Indonesia
kita main long
have
ball,
the
guys.
chance to go the other way.
Pedri, where are you?
Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well.
That is Stuta!
Ah, my bad.
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Terlalu nafsu guys.
In with a header.
Aduh, gol yang gak seru banget guys. Malah on goal ini.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathize.
Kalian lagi pada ngapain BTW guys?
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things
Nah,
interesting.
let's go, long ball.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so
block
just
sama
one
Van Dijk.
mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Alexander-Arnold. Indonesia leading currently through the only goal of the game, and own goal as it turned
Kayaknya dia
out.
ini juga player
score is
lama deh,
1-0.
bikin akun baru.
Foden going face to face with his great
Dia
rival.
ngerti cara batch up.
Foden. And that has been cleared. Otto. And here's Foden. Lavia clears it away. Batistuta. Played out to the
Oh,
left
bad
flank.
pass.
And here's Mbappe.
Kita main sabar.
Oscar Mingueza. Konate. Nakata. Yamal. That's a nicely measured pass.
Aduh.
It's out for a goal kick. Otto. 30 minutes gone. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oscar Mingueza.
Ngepres banget lawan kita guys.
Lavia. Oscar Mingueza. It's Pedri. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Aduh, seharusnya jangan umpan panjang lah.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Tangan ke umpan panjang terus guys.
And it's Gundogan. Yamal. Pedri.
Well, it's a move of great
Dapat, bro.
promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh dear, less said
Aduh,
about
bad
that pass
passing,
the better. Indonesia looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Half-time getting close now.
Yeah, that's
Batistuta di
tough
sini berat
defending and
banget.
preventing him turning, which
Saya
can
nggak tahu ini lupa
open up
racikannya
many
gimana ya.
possibilities.
Apa full shoot kayaknya saya ini.
Now it's Haaland. Lavia makes the interception. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pedri.
Pedri.
Oh, he's in! And the shot!
Wah,
Oh, taken with
bola kurang asik
style.
guys.
Two up and threatening to pull clear.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Kayaknya saya habis ini ganti formasi.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Shot could be on. Yamal!
Oh, damn.
Well, he got...
And that is going to be the final action.
Kita ganti formasi kita.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far. And
formasinya
that
itu
being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Indonesia sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Kira amat kita mainin ya. Kita ganti Yamal. Kayaknya Wisa kita mainin. Wisa punya skill super sub mumpung babak kedua. Kita sambil tes formasi lagi, guys.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Coming on the field.
Gundogan.
Number 9.
Promising cross. Lavia can get
close.
It clear. Corner number 2 then.
Counter, let's go.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, what a climb!
Oh, what a nice goal, bro.
And the second half is off to a flyer. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Great hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Chooses to go back. Now it's Nakata. Great defending, strong and determined. Haaland. And now the breakaway. Haaland. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Indonesia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Van Dijk. Hernandez. He's played him through. Nice physical challenge.
Cepat banget ini lawan kita
Milan
mainnya.
have their
Press
first
terus.
corner.
Kalau lawannya press kita nggak boleh ke bawah
Really
terus,
well
guys.
cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance here. Tries a shot.
Salah dia, guys, malah majuin dua backnya. Untuk kayak gitu.
How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead
Nice,
and are
goal.
looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Expertly cut out,
My
really
bad.
nicely done. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nakata does well to get it back.
You can never be short of runners into space.
There's the shot!
Nakata.
They are rampant! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Nice long ball.
So now the difference is 3. He's had it!
Wisa.
Oh, what has happened here? Opts to play it back. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Torres. The fullback is in acres of space here. Nakata.
Sekali belum kontrol Nakata.
Forward. Oh, great ball! Look at the space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Konyol sekali offside di
That's
situ.
offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
Milan choosing to make the first change. Nakata. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Header!
No.
Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe.
Saya lupa guys kalau
It's Gundogan. Out to the
Pedri-nya
right.
itu
Now it's
orkestrator.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not
Saya ingatnya
against
box
this
to box terus
opponent.
Pedri ada di akun saya.
And he's forced to go back. Torres.
Torres.
The pressing's intense,
Torres
and it's paid
bodinya
off.
jelek banget ya.
And it's Gundogan. And here's Haaland. Alexander-Arnold. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Nice one touch pass.
Alexander-Arnold really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that's a good
Foul.
ball.
It's foul. No.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance!
Oh, it's close.
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Substitution in progress.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Shot a goal!
Gol pertama untuk Facundo Torres.
That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. It's become a case of men against boys. Cristiano Ronaldo. Milan finding their passes.
There will be 5 minutes added
Pedri
time.
gets a foot in here. Quality ball. Torres.
Torres.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nakata. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot.
Nakata. Rainbow flick.
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we...
And there goes the final whistle. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them.
Oh, what a nice debut. Kita ganti dulu namanya biar ada yang nonton. Sebentar colok dulu keyboard saya, mana keyboard? Ini dia. Iya teh. Kita ganti formasi lagi nanti guys, karena saya resep bereksperimen. Yes, kita ketemu lagi lawannya. Semoga bukan AI. Karena boring banget ya lawan AI. Nah, ketemu kita lawannya. Ibrahim M22. Acak-acakan ini formasi musuh kita. Vega jadi LB, Mbappe LMF. Mungkin kita simpan di tengah mungkin ya. Kita perlu main second striker kayaknya. Brennan ganti dulu sama Facundo.
Well, these are, of course, early days, but we're in the unusual position here, potentially, of witnessing a team achieving their ultimate aim already. A win is what they need, and they certainly appear intent on getting it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Indonesia cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Over to the left. Torres. Real chance!
Torres to Batistuta.
A real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate.
Hello, welcome.
On heels rather than toes.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds
Kita lagi
weren't that good.
bermain long ball Ria, guys.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
And it's Batistuta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yamal. Nicely
Facundo
weighted ball. Chance to shoot now, and the shot!
Facundo Torres.
And they're at it again in double quick
Formasi
time.
4-3-3 by the way, guys.
That's just downright fabulous.
Strateginya
Both the
adalah long
disguise
ball.
and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Facundo enak juga ya, enteng dia. Stamina juga 88. Enteng ini dia.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Long ball again.
He's in plenty of space here. Torres. He is just caressing the ball. Backward it goes. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Yamal!
Oh, god damn.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. He's gone forward. Lavia. Nakata.
Oh. Buruk sekali, Bung.
Ederson catches it safely. Cavani does well to get it back. Oscar Mingueza. Pedri. Torres. There he goes, motoring forward. Torres. Cavani. And the pass is intercepted. Looking tidy in possession here. And the shot!
What a nice goal.
Now they are well and
Tiki-taka.
truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And Batistuta!
Ooh, it's close.
No, he's missed it. Lavia. Yamal. And he skips past his man.
Yamal.
Turns and goes back.
Lagi, bro.
Passing nice and neat. Nakata. Batistuta.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Driving forward. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Çalhanoğlu. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Pedri. Torres is looking to influence the game from out wide.
It's foul. Bisa kita cetak gol. Oh, terlalu rendah.
Keeper's got his
Saya
work
nggak tahu
done.
kurasinya berapa
Nakata
ya,
has
Nakata.
totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
And it's Beckham. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Batistuta!
Oh, ngeri banget guys, Batistutanya tinggal kayak
Great
gitu.
football, shot and save. Backward it goes. Has a shot! Wonderful save by Vitor
Save-nya kayak gitu
Bayer.
loh sama Baya.
And that
Nggak
is
ditangkap.
a truly outstanding save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's
Again.
plenty of really nice passing.
There will be 3 minutes.
He is through, climbs up
Oh
big.
no, Yamal, bad header.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Kayaknya Yamal harus kita ganti.
And that has put paid to that. Yamal, Nakata. Torres has found the net here, of course. Batistuta. And that has been clubbed away. And it's half-time here. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side.
Yamal diganti oleh Ahmad. Kita butuh hole player.
Across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Indonesia, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Atau kita ganti formasi, guys. Kayaknya Nakata kita kasih instruksi menyerang deh. Attacking for Nakata. Jadi dia tuh bisa nusuk ke depan. Kita di sini. Nakata kita simpan di serong ke depan. Jadi dia bisa masuk ke nusuk ke depan sama si Ahmad buat meminta long ball.
And the action is back on the way.
Number 16,
Indonesia different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Pedri, plays it forward. Çalhanoğlu. Defending was strong and firm. Torres. Looking for the run. Pedri.
Aduh, salah passing, bro. Passing ke left back kita tadi.
Konate. Van Bouten.
Kita main build up.
Lavia. Spread out to the left. Pedri. Passes short and sharp. Torres driving forwards. Pedri!
It's Pedri.
He's got a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Long ball again.
He's a delicate ball. Beckham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Some really good ball movement. Important interception. Gets his pass away. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Torres. And here's Nakata. Pedri. Now it's Nakata. Chooses to go back. Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred. Griezmann. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Threads one in. This might spell danger.
Oh, he's leading, bro.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for them. Oh, what has happened here? Pedri.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kita, guys.
Now there's a fine ball.
Oh, kok diem?
Mbappe.
Rainbow flick tadi kita.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an
Oh, he's
example.
onto this. Now the finish!
Aduh, amat.
Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Halo, welcome yang baru
Just
join.
talking to, I think. Yes,
Kita lagi
it
main
is.
pakai strategi long ball ya. Aku di akun keempat saya.
Now there are plenty
Kita
in the middle
bisakah
waiting for
finishing
this.
fenomenal Faki Batistuta?
So he's plotting something
Let's try.
before playing it in. And Batistuta!
Aduh, nggak bisa guys. Fenomenal finishingnya.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Beckham, nicely aimed pass. Griezmann, good strong midfield running here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ahmad chips it through. Van Dijk makes the
File
interception.
again for long ball.
Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Griezmann. Yamal. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Oh, tidak
Quite
bisa.
squeezed that one through. Pedri. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Ayo.
Cleared away.
Indo kurang melengkung ya tendangannya. Karena kurangnya itu tuh kurang dan
Batistuta.
juga loft
Now, what about a counter-attack?
tuh
And it's
banyak
Batistuta.
90, guys.
And he cuts out the supply. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Batistuta. And Dijk did well to emerge with the
Sorry,
ball.
Gaskar, kita throw
That's a
dikit.
contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Loh, kok gitu?
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Oh, Facundo.
Terrific
Persis.
header. Goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Look,
Kalau mau
all they
tanya-tanya
want to
silakan
hear
guys.
right now is the final whistle. They've been
Football,
humiliated.
tentang bola, anything
Clinical,
about football,
just
I
clinical.
understand.
What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has...
And time is up. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music,
Win.
charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party.
Oh, bisa di skip. Kita naik ke divisi 7. Semoga nggak lawan AI. Kita perlu ganti formasi kah guys? Saya punya penguat gak ya? Oh, punya booster. Bismillah. Saving. No, why shooting? Kita pakai prolific winger kali ya. Kita masukin ganti si Mbappe. Kiki Garcia. Saya belum pernah pakai dia nih. Kemarin dapat gacha ya. Kita ganti delap. Wah, rada lama ini nyarinya guys. Nah, ketemu nih. Semoga lawan divisi bisa tuh. Tapi nggak mungkin. Kita ganti baju. Oh, dianya aja kita aja ganti baju. Kita ganti formasi nggak ya? Oh, udah ngeri juga nih lawan kita. Lumayan lah. Pakai Clivert, kemungkinan besar dia position ball. Coba kita mainin Kunya. Jadi IMF. Oh, Konate lagi sakit tadi ya? Gak ngeliat saya.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam.
Discordnya ada di ini. Nanti saya kirim di chat ya bentar.
The club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere.
Di postingan terakhir saya itu ada di.
We have already started here.
Deskripsinya.
Torres.
Well,
aduh, kurang nyampe guys.
Disappointment to some,
untuk yang belum join Discord bisa join ya.
And disgust to others. What a waste.
Nanti saya copy linknya bentar. Di pause.
The most accurate pass. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Batistuta.
Torres again.
Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. Shifted upfield. Lavia kept aware.
Lavia
and is reclaimed easily.
Match pass.
Torres.
Ini sih dia.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Ruben Neves, I suspect would be a key factor, Peter, sitting deep in midfield, which gives him a great view of the landscape all around him, and he can spray balls all around the pitch and really get his team moving forward with momentum.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a pretty loose pass. Torres. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with...
Chance!
Batistuta.
And it's a goal! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Itu udah saya kirim link Discord
di chat. A few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come out.
Lavia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Bad double touch.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh no, what has happened here?
Pickford agresif banget loh.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's fabulous.
Yamal!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia with the corner. They're first.
Kita pakai skema yang sudah tidak meta, apakah berhasil? Berhasil dong.
Oh, smashing header.
No.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Torres. This is promised. Shot a goal.
Bati goal again.
He has done it. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Out towards the flank. Oh, can he finish?
What a nice goal.
They are rampant. And they're at it again in double quick time. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. And splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Lama sekali guys musuhnya formasi. John udah masuk John ke Discord.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage.
Selamat bergabung di Discord.
Van Belten.
Penontonnya sepi ya karena hari kerja ini, hari Kamis.
Some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Torres. He is through here. And Batistuta. Cleared away.
John, kamu main pakai strategi apa?
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Long ball, counter.
Indonesia.
Halo, selamat datang yang baru
After
join.
some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Kita lagi main pakai long ball ini di akun tempat
Indonesia
saya.
have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defense.
Pedri. Maciej Cunha. And Lavia. Yamal.
Oh, kenapa ke
Gently done.
Cunha ya?
And it's Ruben Neves. Oh, that's well spotted. Oscar Mingueza. Maciej Cunha. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Great skill, that's nice.
Oh, bad pass.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Ah, bad double touch again.
Nicely weighted ball.
2 added minutes.
Welcome, baru datang.
Infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Cunha ini playmaker yang ganggu banget.
Lavia running with the ball.
Kita ganti formasi. Cunha kita keluarin.
So you hear the chants of easy. And those are entirely justified.
Cunha ganti
3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Kita keluarin guys ya. Kita pakai striker tua ini, saya gacha dapat tadi. Namanya itu Kiki Garcia.
If there's a spectacular turnaround.
Indonesia very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. Torres. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Stood up well to him
berat
there.
banget ya guys.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Semua kartu berubah sama.
That looks a good ball through. And here's Messi. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Nakata, what a nice ball.
That's positional gold. The utilization of space.
Lama banget Facundo.
Pedro Neto. The message is clear. None shall pass. No, that is pretty much the end of
Nggak
that.
boleh remehin dia ini guys. Kita nggak boleh remehin.
Pedro Neto. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Ayo kita skor.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Salah kamu.
Mbappe! Oscar Mingueza. And it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
Kita build up.
And Lavia.
Pedri, kamu kesini Pedri.
And it's Kane. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe!
Tutup. Nice. Makin sini makin nyaru badannya.
Pedri.
Bajunya. Nice long ball. Joan. Aduh, nggak dapat guys si Joan. Si Kike.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh. Kalau lama kita pun
ended up in no man's land. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, good take in a good area.
Kalau musuh lagi kayak gitu, kita lebih baik untuk lewat
samping ya.
Perfectly
measured that. Torres, and he's managed to get free.
Good pass, Torres.
Pedro Neto.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi.
Mesti kita ganti formasi ya.
Ruben Neves.
Kayaknya sih kurang cocok sama formasi ball ini.
Nakata.
Kurang work.
Messi.
Buru-buru banget musuh kita lawannya guys.
Pedri. Now it's Nakata. Nakata is on his own. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Oh, what a nice goal.
It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and an even quicker feet.
Coming on the field is
It's become a case of men against boys.
Nice control.
That's very neat.
Look, movement creates.
Header!
Oh, what a nice header, Pedri.
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
Nice.
And you can't blame them.
Kadang player
Indonesia are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Cuma saya lagi ngomong buru-buru nih biar dia
Cambiaso.
panik.
That's good play from him.
Ayo. Passing lagi.
Oh, what a ball! Has a goal!
Jelek banget ya finishing siapa tuh?
And he's missed it.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Number 6, Ruben Neves. Coming on the field, number 5, Koke.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's picked out the run. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Dia nggak ngaruh guys musuhnya kita main cepat.
And it's Kane. Foden. And the ball's gone astray. Kane.
Nah, cetak gol tuh.
Nakata. Pedri. That's good vision. He's free. He has got space. Torres!
It's Torres.
He scored!
Tadi mau double touch, cuman dia nggak boleh double touch guys.
And it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Great ball if he can get there. And now they can clear their lines. And now the breakaway. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
He gets big!
Ah, Garcia.
Oh, terrific save.
Kenapa dia start? Oh, mau ganti mungkin dia. Respect, kita respect kemana mau ganti.
Substitutions taking place.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the shots!
Oh, what a nice goal. Walaupun skemanya sudah tidak meta.
Just how many? The golf in class is That's that, the end. Indonesia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
And an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's...
Let's go, kita lanjut lagi. Semoga tidak AI lawannya. No, Brennan sakit, bro. Masih berapa guys ya? Coba kita pakai 3 back. Tes formasi seperti ini.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, it's played into the area. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him. We have. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Hello guys. Selamat malam.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tunisia with the corner, there first.
Long ball.
Has a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was very necessary. Just eases him off the ball. Osimhen. Messi.
Halo,
Alexander-Arnold. Messi.
Halo, selamat malam Jang. Kita lagi
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Let's go, long ball.
Marcola providing an outlet on that flank.
Can we make it?
He is through here.
No. Sorry guys, kita nggak terlalu.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Oh, lupa dia punya double touch.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Makasih udah ingetin.
So it is still 0-0. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Batistuta. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Looking for option. Batistuta!
Oh, Batistuta.
And it's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Tes, ada suara saya.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Kasih Cang udah ingetin. Kalian udah pada divisi berapa guys?
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition. No force to come out.
Atau serangan balik cepat, serangan balik biasa.
Ahmad. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Go. Nggak dapat ya.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Nice, okay.
Torres. Ahmad. Son Heung-min does well to get it back. Fagioli. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pedri. Valverde wins the duel this time. Now it's Osimhen.
Box to box di serangan balik kurang efektif. Serangan balik main di long ball.
You can never be short of runners into space as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, bad. Double touch.
Son Heung-min. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pedri.
Back pass.
Van Bouten.
Passing lagi.
Ahmad.
Passing lagi. Passing lagi.
Lavia.
Passing lagi. Passing lagi. Passing lagi.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Played back in.
Passing. Passing. Passing lagi.
Looking tidy in possession here. Torres.
Back pass. Passing lagi. Passing lagi.
And here's Marcola. And the shot.
Oh, offside sayangnya guys.
Batistuta finds himself offside.
Kita main passing pendek ya, pakai long ball.
He won't be happy with that one.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pedri. Oh, what a pass! Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kita ganti formasi.
Terrific header.
Oh.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Oh, kenapa ini FPS?
Messi. Now it's Osimhen.
David.
Oscar Mingueza. He's got space in the area.
Torres.
Now who's going to be first to this? That's really well cleared.
Long ball-nya kurang efektif pakai box to box di kiri. Saya saranin sama kalian box to box. Jadiin LM kurang efektif ya buat main long ball.
Messi.
Jadi mencar tugasnya untuk naik turun, tapi dia jadi mencar sampai ke tengah-tengah. Karena saya
Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Kita di formasi.
So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs.
Lalu si Nakata IMF kita kasih instruksi target serangan
Indonesia merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Indonesia come in having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. There's the start of the second half.
Oops.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now. We get some free-flowing football.
Kita bertahan sebaik mungkin.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Osimhen.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Then again,
he was being very closely marshalled.
Aduh, udah super cancel itu bro.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And the shots! Really well taken goal.
Kurang dalam skema.
Two to the good. They have breathing space. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nice beaten. Oh, sorry.
It's a goal kick.
Kita main terus-terusan long ball.
That interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No foul, says the referee.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Fagioli. And here's Osimhen. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I'm not quite sure he
gitu,
needed
guys.
to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were
counter target
very
itu
annoyed.
di SCF ya. Karena
Retrieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Robertson gets rid without sophistication. Batistuta.
Saya saranin di IMF aja, dia bisa nyuplai bola, bisa juga buat nyeram, terutama buat ball player yang stamina-nya dikit. Bisa jadi opsi. Jadi kayak gitu tuh dia. Counter target, kalau kalian pengen main counter target, jadi counter target itu tuh lebih baik di IMF aja yang ball player. Boleh join Discord bang, ini boleh nih. Saya itu Discordnya ya. Selamat bergabung.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Oh, Diallo.
Oh, brilliant save.
Ya, silakan selamat bergabung
get
buat di channel
himself into a
Discord.
good position.
Kawan-kawan di sini
Something
yang
for him
lagi
to
nonton,
cling to.
selamat malam.
Indonesia have
Kita
their
ganti
third
pemain
corner.
Facundo kita ganti Iwobi. Yamal main ganti Diallo dan Batista kita ganti oleh Bisa. Ini saran buat kalian lagi kalau main quick count instruksi individu counter target lebih baik di MF aja. Mau strategi apapun.
And now they can spring out of
Kadang tuh
defense.
kalau lawan yang musuh
Now it's Osimhen.
jago kadang nggak work gitu loh. Kecuali untuk ini aku target man cocok kok.
Caicedo.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now there's a fine ball. Iwobi. Now it's Iwobi.
Aduh, gagal rainbow
Dealt
flick
with
bro.
nicely by the defence. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Valverde. Fagioli. Robertson. There they go, hunting in packs. Robertson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the finish!
Enak banget ya counter target pakai whole player itu.
Surely now they are well and truly out
Jadi
of sight.
seakan-akan kamu tuh punya striker
The
bayangan.
skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has... And he's had a hit!
No.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that's gone loose. And here's Nakata. He's picked his way through. Hits one!
No, Nakata.
Caicedo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bisa. Yamal.
Takes on his marker. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong.
Dapat lagi Pedri.
Lavia.
Oh, bad pass.
Osimhen. Just
Dapat
5
Pedri.
minutes remaining now.
Habis 6 menit son.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Lama banget putar balik badannya.
Time and again they are repelled. Nakata. He's found a way through.
Ah, gagal
Jimenez
rainbow flick.
is there and he can get that clear.
Dapat kau.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Dapat.
Now it's Pedri.
Habis gas 6 menit Pedri udah lemes banget.
Messi. Valverde.
Pedri bansos juara. Barcelona bagus.
Yamal.
guys.
And he welcomes it in. And Robertson. Son Heung-min. And that will be it.
Batista Yuan bisa.
Looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so to...
Bang, gue masih bingung pilih MF. Mending Sneijder Bansos, Iniesta Bansos, dua-duanya kreatif playmaker, atau Bruno Fernandes all player. Kalau dari overall yang bagus ya, ini dari segi overall ya, segi overall yang bagus itu Sneijder udah pasti. Sneijder udah pasti. Tapi kalau misalnya skill tambahan yang bagus itu Iniesta. Kenapa? Karena Iniesta itu kan punya ini game changing pass ya. Berguna banget buat di babak kedua. Tapi kalau buat misalnya ente suka main quick counter atau long ball counter ya, opsi paling bagus tuh Bruno buat jadi nusuk whole player. Jadi kalau dari sudut pandang saya, menurut kalau overall Sneijder, tapi kalau kebutuhan buat main Bruno aja kalau kata saya mah. Tapi tergantung juga, kalau misalnya lebih cocok main pakai playmaker buat dijadiin IMF, buat passing melihat Liuk, Sneijder dong. Kalau buat yang pekerja keras bisa passing, stamina kuat, main 90 menit Bruno udah pasti jawabannya. Tapi kalau saya prefer ke Bruno, soalnya home player dia. Sekarang kan lagi meta home player. Coba kita formasi gini kali ya. Punya di sini jadi SS dan Batista di kanan. Bruno yang POTS apa yang hijau POTW? Tapi kembali lagi, kalau ente cocoknya pakai all player buat nusuk ke depan, pakai Bruno aja. Belum lagi mainin full 90 menit Bruno. Sekali guys musuh kita ini. Mungkin ini last game ya. Nah iya kan, mantap bang taktik gue, gambar counter. Gue cobain Bruno pas POTS gold, oke sih bang. Kalau kreatif mereka kebanyakan stuck di tengah doang. Kalau taktik LBC iya kan, lombol counter kan cocoknya buat pemain-pemain terlebih IMF ya, pakai player. Soalnya kan beda playstyle. Kalau player itu kan lari nusuk, passing, shooting. Kalau playmaker kan dia benar-benar lakuin tugasnya buat nyuplai bola. Kalau lagi nyerang di kotak penalti, dia cuma stay di luar kotak penalti, buat nambah bola atau bahkan bisa passing lagi. Bisa shooting mereka.
Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Chance for the header!
Oh! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is one. And
Batistuta.
Oh, that is beyond special.
Bruno POTS bagus loh, cuman Bruno POTS itu sama POTW nggak jauh beda statnya.
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Two, and we've barely begun here. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Up for a header!
No.
That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Ya, dia komplit. Cuman kalau stat kurang jauh sama sih.
He's had it nicked away. It's Batistuta. Natchez Cunha.
Apa?
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Played into the box. Mbappe is there and he can get that clear.
Seharusnya punya ini whole player ya. Atau di playing lah. Tapi nggak tahu kenapa.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Pedri, matches Cunha, and he thumps it clear. That's really well cleared.
Saya kurang tertarik nih gacha di La Liga.
Uncompromising.
Nggak sesuai ekspektasi pemainnya.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Aduh, lama sekali guys.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, ngepres banget lawan kita, bro.
And it's Batistuta. Mbappe cuts it out. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Karena MVP-nya dia.
Alex Telles kept aware, and it is
mungkin
reclaimed easily. Oscar Mingueza. Nakata. Pass somewhat off target. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Matches Cunha. Batistuta.
Hancur. Hancur guys.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Kalau AC Milan kayaknya udah pasti Tian nih sih.
Time and again they are repelled. And that's been won straight back. Matches Cunha. Batistuta. Surely now they are well and truly out. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Mateus Cunha very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Find a position of real strength now. We expected better, and so did he. Torres. Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bayer gets it away. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. A win very much in their sails. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's found a way through. Now it's Matches Cunha.
Offside. Albi bagus banget bro. Yang POTS, kartu biasa. Apalagi yang big time-nya juga bagus banget itu. Saya berharap tuh Konami tuh bikin big time masing-masing klub lagi kayak dulu tuh banyak ya. Arsenal. Terus
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Torres shapes the shoot.
Phenomenal finishing.
It's in. And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And the half-time whistle goes. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return. And I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Coming on to replace him,
Tunisia have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours.
Saya tuh dari dulu pengen punya AWB.
And we are back on the way.
Nggak pernah dapat AWB. Adanya di eFootball mobil saya.
And that should get the job done. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way.
Kalian pada pakai
Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Pedri, quality ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
Baik pas sama dia.
No, again there's no way through. And that is a little undercooked. Nakata, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he finish?
Oh, kirain gol.
He's put it wide.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Bayer tries to clear. Torres. Now it's Nakata. Pulls it back. Serginho. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Matias Cunha. Nakata, 2 assists to his credit already. That has not gone well.
Siap.
Matias Cunha. He's got away. And Dijk with the clearance. And he's in a great hit! Oh, terrific save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Tadi naik terus loh panahnya. Yang main Renan main. Lalu Rugi main. Siap bro John.
Indonesia have their third corner.
On the field. Number 15, Matias Cunha. Number 17, number 20.
Oh, well played.
Yuki Nakata. Coming on the
Opts
field.
to play it back.
Number 24,
Pedri.
number 22.
Looking tidy in possession here.
Number 6.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. How that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Chooses to go back. Oh, that's great feet. Iwobi. And the finish!
Aduh, hampir scorpion kick, bro.
Fourth quarter of the game. They've played it short. And they've gone backward here. Turns and goes back.
Oh, nggak nyampe, bro.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Hampir.
Oh, he's
Nice shoot.
shooting
Aduh,
chance!
gol, bro.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Oh,
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but
No, you
it
cannot
turned
press,
out
bro.
that that was not the case.
Game.
Serginho,
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Long ball.
he's picked his way through. That is lovely.
Aduh, ada orang.
Yamal is the guilty party there. Serginho. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal gets into some space.
Ay, kirain nge-press, guys.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No joy this time.
Dia, bro.
Rodri,
Sorry guys, kalau tidak
Serginho.
tahu. My bad.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There will be 1 minute
Serginho.
added time.
Well, the ball's gone astray. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that is that.
Volunteers to
Tunisia have done it. A
Siang.
promotion.
Siang apa, bro? Kita naik ke divisi 6. Ya, Courtois POTW itu GG dia. GG banget. Yang hijau. Tapi kita lihat aja nanti Courtois yang POTW Club World Cup, lihat aja dulu. Tapi kalau dibandingin sama Livakovic ya Livakovic dong. Untuk benar-benar kan sama-sama defensive goalkeeper ya. Kalau untuk stat udah pasti Livakovic yang bagus. Tapi kalau misalnya untuk jangkauan kiper udah pasti Courtois, karena Courtois itu tinggi banget. Tinggi dia. Saya belum coba Kramaric nih. Coba kita coba Kramaric ya. Kramaric kita coba. Lalu kita pakai Omar Marmus. Marmus ganti Iwobi. Kike kita udah coba, kita ganti Lian Delap. Zalewski ini licin banget, kita pakai ya. Kita ganti sama Brennan. Kita masukin siapa guys yang enak ya? Gabriel Sara, all player dia. Coba kita kasih posisi booster. Kita crafting posisi ya. Training position. CMF. CMF. Welcome yang udah bergabung. Nah, dapat second striker. Dia punya double touch kah? Oh, nggak punya dia. Yildiz yang ini nggak punya double touch, sayang banget. Super sub tapi dia ada. Kita masukin ganti Barcola atau siapa ya? Kita ganti Kunya ya. Bisa ganti formasi nggak ya? Oke, yuk sama-sama Icang. Kita coba Marmus.
Indonesia take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here.
Gadis Manado.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot the fair way out. Correct. He could be in here. He's free. He has got space.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. Foot in. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Indonesia finding their passes. Pedri. He rises!
Aduh, Yamal. Headernya
terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with the corner, there first.
Lavia suruh nyundul ya.
Yamal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's running through.
Berkola.
Indonesia have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Pedri. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Son Heung-min.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pedri. Yamal. Oscar Mingueza. And Konate. And it's Nakata. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Son Heung-min. Oscar Mingueza. Lavia. And he's been shifted off it. He's through here. That is a great... He's had a hit! Messi!
Buru-buru sekali musuh kita, bro. Kok pasnya sampai sini.
Now this could be a big chance! Has
lagi.
another goal! Well, there's the clearance.
Serang lagi. Ayo kita nolong
With Son Heung-min.
Nah.
Nakata.
Aduh, jelek banget guys pasnya.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ini yang saya cari.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got the shot away! And one more try!
Langsung kena.
And
Dia bukan terkencang. Oke, skema kita mungkin kita kena serang dulu ya. Serang baru kita. Strateginya kan bikin bawah 6 gol ini.
Indonesia are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. There's the hit!
Nice block.
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Biar si Marmus di depan. Terus kita lakuin long ball.
Up for a header!
Iya mau.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Nice.
He's looking for the runner here. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's really well cleared. Pedri. Now it's Nakata. Pedri.
Lepas terus guys lawan kita.
And here's Nakata. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Passing nice and neat.
Marmus. Omar.
Oh, taken with style.
Bosan guys skemanya kayak gini.
It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Cuma Pedri doang saya yang punya.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Minutes has been indicated.
Very nicely done. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Son Heung-min. And there is the half-time whistle. To review the first half.
Indonesia just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Indonesia are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Kayak gini. Second striker. Coba kita mainin si ini. Kramaric, kita coba Kramaric. Zalewski bisa jadi SS, nggak bisa dia. Biarin kata CMF. SS kita berarti Yildiz. Yildiz punya super sub guys, ingat.
Substitution on the field. Number 29.
Here we go again then.
Number 24. Yamal.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Number 5.
Kramaric.
Spread neatly. Kramaric.
Yildiz.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pedri. Played back.
Really got in his face there and it was well played.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Nakata. Kramaric.
Oh, lambat kita. Ayo bro, serang bro.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe.
Keras lagi.
Indonesia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Lambat banget guys, Marmus.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Lama banget Oscar.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. He has found a way through.
Oh, nggak bisa.
That's a little off target. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost just the keeper to beat. Hits one.
Yildiz. Inilah super sakit.
And they are cruising away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Kayaknya bisa keluar Yildiz PT, Pak.
Foden.
PT World Cup.
Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aduh.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, good ball. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Kayaknya Marmus kita
Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Aduh, salah passing lagi, bro.
Mbappe. And it's Messi. Pedri. Nakata.
Marmus.
Oh, brilliant save.
Ayo kita setting dulu jarak jauh. Kita pakai batas kita. Nakata kita ganti. Saya butuh orkestrator, guys, main pakai strategi lama.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Number 20, Hirotoshi Nakata. Coming on the field, number 21, Batistuta. Number 11.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Lihat racikan bati gol Pak Guru ya nanti abis ini.
He's going to be disappointed
Saya
with that.
naikin header sama shootingannya biar dia
And it's Messi.
fleksibel.
That's a nicely
Yeah,
measured
that's what I
pass. And that's not going to reach. Almost
Saya nggak mau
75 minutes on the clock now. Yildiz. Indonesia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. Well timed,
Kayaknya
excellent
kurang cocok
interception.
ini pakai strategi formasi ini.
Mbappe! Yildiz. Pedri. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Bisa kita cetak gol dari sini. Kemarin saya cetak gol dari sini pakai Beckham. Formasi dia, guys. Mungkin kita agak perlebar dikit. Jadi gini. Oh, ini bati gol saya nih. Bati gol saya itu headernya 91, finishing 93 pakai booster Beckenbauer, speed 90, di atas 90 semua kicking power, physical contact sama attacking awareness. Jadi saya tuh fokusnya buat dia duel-duel atas sama duel-duel bawah sih.
Madrid making another change here.
Aduh, ketinggian, bro.
And he's lifted it over.
Oh, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Memang bukan spesialis free kick ini si bati gol.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. Batistuta. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward.
Passing lagi, bro.
Now it's Kramaric. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Nice.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Kramaric has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy.
Jangan lupa pakai jas merah.
That's going in strongly.
Valverde. Robertson.
Booster apa tadi? Bentar.
Yildiz.
Saya kasih lihat.
And they're back on the ball again. Batistuta. Can he put it away?
Kita jangan start bentar, kita respect musuhnya.
And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. 4 added minutes on the board. Valverde. Tramaric.
Striker dilebarin. Jadi agak melebar ya.
He's there to retrieve it. He's found it's Tramaric. That's that, the end. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverized what was put in.
Nih posternya nih. Oh, Sutton. Ya Allah. Ini akun miskin banget ya, nggak ada. Ya, jangan. Ini seharusnya ditambahin ini aja shooting atau enggak physicality. Saran saya, nih karena saya nggak dapet physicality atau shooting atau bahkan striker instinct, lupakan. Yang penting tuh saya saranin tuh kalau misalnya Jojo mau apa? Pakai batigol. Kasih striker instinct +1 atau shooting +1 atau bahkan fisikal. Racikannya gini nih. Racikannya gini mana sih? Nah, ini racikannya bisa di SS 8, 5, 10, 8, 8. Nih, ulangin nih. Passingnya 0 intinya, passingnya 0, shooting 8, dribbling 5, dexterity 10, lower body strength, larinya 8, arealnya 8. Pakai batigol ini jangan dikasih bawa bola, cukup kasih terobosan aja dia. Nah, kita las terakhir ini. Sudah jam 12. Oke, siap. Jojo, gimana Jo, udah naik divisi belum? Atau udah enak belum pakai formasinya? Oh, lawan kita lumayan juga nih. Aduh, stuck di mana? Di formasinya. Nih kan ini intinya build up lewat mid terus aja sih buat Jojo. Jangan langsung ke striker. Kalau susuan buat build up ya apalagi pakai serangan balik. Tapi kalau long ball mah opsional. Tapi buat kalian yang main long ball kan gak selalu strategi long ball, umpan panjang ya nggak harus umpan panjang terus. Short pass juga worth it kok. Work. Sama kali formasi lawan kita. Kayaknya dia main ini deh, position. Ya position, kita main long ball. Oh sakit ini si Oscar. Joaquin Piqueres ini tuh kurang sih sebenarnya. Cuma karena punya intercepsi, blocking sama fighting spirit, saya pasang jadi LB. Siap Jo, semangat terus. Jago lawan kita ini, guys.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing.
Oh, langsung lawan bola.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Oh, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
That is a great pick out. Cleared without hesitation. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri. Nicely intercepted. Oh, played through for the wide man. Lovely bit of skill. Nice defending, physical and effective. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. In towards the he rises! And it's come back out to him. Goal, Milan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Tunisia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nakata. It's a good spell of possession, this. Out to the right. Another Batistuta! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Gently done. Owen charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nakata. So what can they make of this? He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. Oh, what has happened here? And he was quick to react. And it's Nakata. Pedri. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Pedri. Pedri. Batistuta. Goalkeeper's ball. Now that's well seen too. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, great ball! No way through, so back it comes. Torres. He's a sharp little ball here. And he was alert to it.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Konate.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Yeah, the ball's gone astray. Oh, that's a key interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Van Bouten. Lavia. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nakata. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Interesting ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nakata.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Aimed beyond the defence. Messi going full tilt down the right hand. In for a header!
In for a header.
Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve. And make it fast.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa Un Gol per la Vita, presentandovi agli stand appositi. Attenzione, un cambio.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There will be a throw-in. Indonesia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nakata. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Nakata. Fiddles it through. And Owen! Lavia. Time and again they are repelled. Owen. Oh, sweet feet. Up he goes! And another try!
Nice.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Decent hit!
Oh, nice, Victor Obaya. What a
And he was
save.
there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with the corner. They're first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's really well manoeuvred. And the shot!
Nice again. Victor
That
Obaya.
was no routine save.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Heads it!
Nice save.
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Van Bouten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
L'affluenza di
60
quest'oggi
minutes
è di
played.
80.607 spettatori.
And it's Messi. Owen! Oh, important interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Batistuta is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Baik banget ini LB guys. Kurang pertama,
Owen.
pertahan dia.
And they've got a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
Punya lebih lagi soalnya.
Viene sostituito
And that
con il
interception
numero
was
20.
most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jadi buru-buru gini guys kita main.
Serginho. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't
Nice
hold
ball.
it. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kenapa pada gini ya?
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so
Banget, guys,
determined.
lawan kita. Hop.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nakata. And it's Batistuta.
Hmm.
And here's Yamal.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Alvarez. Yildiz spots it and intercepts.
Hey, nggak bisa. Hey,
Timber.
oh,
Nakata.
Nakata.
Yamal.
Jamal, saya nggak tahu nih musuh
Looking
lawan
to
siapa.
set free a runner.
Dalam banget ini.
Alvarez. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, he's played it in low. Pedri.
Kok ke situ sih pas ini?
Batistuta. Batistuta purring through the gears.
Well, I'm not
Ah,
quite
negative
sure
was
he
it.
needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Nakata. Pedri. Big chance!
Aduh, sial banget guys.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward and maybe even the
Lasciano
keeper.
il campo per il numero 18, il numero 42.
And he's gone backward here. Backward it goes. And the shot!
Tidak jadi kalah kita guys.
He's got a goal!
Sorry bro.
Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That was easy,
So, udah
almost
berapa
too
formasi ya,
easy.
pakai strategi.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact.
Lupa
Why
saya
take
berapa
extra
formasi
touches?
pakai. Ganti formasi terus guys. Coba kita mainin Marmus. Ngeri. Tendang kita Jojo. Lihatnya kita mau fun saja lawan dia ini. Ini tetap jadi MF, ini jadi RWF atau jadi CF langsung ya, CF aja deh. Bisa kita cetak gol satu lagi? Insya Allah bisa ini.
Numero 30, numero 80. Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10.
Sepertinya sangat serius Bung lawan kita.
Time for changes on both sides, actually.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
All square
Ci saranno
again
3
into
minuti
the
di recupero.
dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank
Long
to
ball
grab another.
kemudian.
Ball's out once more. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, can he get onto this?
Ayo kita serangan terakhir.
Kramaric.
Sakit hati buat dia.
Fourth official showing that there will be
lupa punya
3
record.
minutes of added time. Great chance!
Nice try bro.
And time
Sorry
is up.
guys.
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough.
di sini. Cunya kita masukin. Ganti Marmus. Gelandang saya siapa yang punya passing bagus? Position CMF. VT-nya kali ya kita naikin. Coba kita naikin VT-nya guys. Soalnya kasihan si Pedri di push sama saya terus. VT-nya ganti Kramaric mungkin ya. Mungkin Pais aja. Biarin kita kiper satu doang. Ayo kita las. Nyatanya las ini tadi mau menangin cuman sudahlah. Nah, ketemu lawannya ini. Ayo kita main serius kali ini. Ayo las kita main serius. Jangan ngetrol. Ayo Pak Guru jangan ngetrol. Soal las banget ini las. Oke lah lawannya. VT-nya. Coba kita main pakai 2 CMF dan 1 second striker di sini kayaknya cocok. Di sini dia. Jadi gini. Ayo kita menangin. Janji nih kita menangin. Bantai.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Batistuta. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space.
Now the finish!
Kita janji guys, kita bakal serius.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Koundé.
Ayo dapat. Cunha.
Comes it in. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He has found the way through. So much time. He's had a hit! They've done it! Two! And we've barely begun here. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to...
Big chance!
Aduh, hampir Cunha.
That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Look at the space here. Nice sequence of passes there. Vitinha!
Vitinha gol perdana.
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Yes.
David Villa. Elise. And he's managed to get free. That is lovely. Oh, shooting chance!
Nice, Baya.
Oh, brilliant save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Rice. Matías Cunha. Indonesia
offside,
looking
bro.
to go forward now. Otamendi. For Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Oh, nggak bisa.
It's their second corner of the game. Van Bouten attempts a clearance. And the shot!
Nice.
Great football, shot and save.
Oh, no, that was a chance.
Jojo masih bangun
What
tadi,
a
Jojo.
chance.
Si Jojo ini.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beraldo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. Caicedo. That's an excellent interception. Pedri.
Ngapain mundur kamu?
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Matías Cunha. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his...
Has a go! And he hits the net. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's become a case of men against boys. Pedri. So what can they make of this? Matías Cunha. Chance! Sticks it away! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Floated through. Good read, needed to be. Otamendi. Caicedo. Elise. Rafinha. And there is the half-time whistle. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Indonesia utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Yamal is alert to the possibilities. And the shot! Oh, almost a sixth. Corner number 2 then.
Ayo Batigol. Oh, gagal.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Welcome.
Showing great feet there. In with the challenge. Quality ball.
Double touch again.
Vitinha. And that is expertly dealt with. Caicedo. Shot could be on. Yamal!
Kenapa plusnya gitu?
Messi. It's a pretty loose pass.
Oscar Mingueza.
The attendance for
Caicedo.
this match was 71,550.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
Hits one!
Yamal.
It's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Oscar Mingueza. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's found a way through. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Otamendi calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. Oh, well played.
Nice
The
ball.
referee has given a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Ganti dulu pemain. Oh, menyerah guys. Sorry bro, saya formasi. Oke guys, thank you buat yang udah nonton. Buat semuanya yang udah nonton. Kita akhiri dulu live streaming kali ini. Nanti kita lanjut lagi di weekend atau bahkan hari Jumat ya. Atau bahkan besok bisa kalau waktunya senggang. Thank you guys.